Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and today the Hobart Bay ones take on the Kansas Jayhawks, who are absolutely beat up everywhere. I mean, just look at them. They got plenty of injuries, and they're 2-6. They actually got a Big 12 win, so that's a success for them this season. They're led by Dalen Charlotte, the wide receiver, who has 144 yards receiving. 3 touchdowns. Huh. I'm starting to think that maybe they're just not a passing team. Perhaps that's the case. It's pretty well balanced. Their running back is Ryan Shadler, who has 734 yards rushing, averaging 4.5 yards per carry, about 92 yards a game. He's only got 1 touchdown though. So if they're a running team, why does he only have 1 touchdown? He has the longest run of 13 too. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't normally get as much time as he would like. Overall, not the most impressive guy that we've seen. But, you know, he could prove to be something. Maybe, if he has a good O-line. Maybe. And then they also have the tight end Jace Sternberger, who has 5 catches for 161 yards, 1 touchdown. One of those catches was 52 yards. Yeah, he doesn't have much pass receiving highlights either. And it looks like he's more of actually a receiving tight end. So Kansas has some receiving guys, but nothing. Here we are in Seattle, Washington, where Hobart Bay is breaking out probably their ugliest uniform combination to date. Black helmets, gold jerseys, black pants. It's just the nature of their uniform that makes it bad. If I'm being honest, they don't look good. But Hobart Bay, I don't know. They got a pretty good pass offense. Ah, there we go. Kansas does have a running offense, number 12 in the nation. And their best guys are receiving guys. That makes sense. This ought to be an... I'm not going to say that word. I was going to... Okay, fine. It's going to be an interesting game. And look at that. They have the exact same amount of passing touchdowns. They're tied at number 74 in the nation. How about that? Yeah, I don't know what to make of this game. I think Hobart Bay will pull it out. Here we go, in Husky Stadium. Home of the Washington Huskies and temporarily the Hobart Bay ones. Remember, they get their own stadium next year. Here we are at the coin toss. Kansas will get to choose. They choose heads, and it is tails. So Hobart Bay gets the ball. And they decide to kick. Here we go. Get ready, everybody, because Chase Brooks has kickoff from Seattle, Washington. And this one will be returned by Sims. And Sims makes a couple weird cuts and gets taken down after a run back of 26 yards. So here comes the Kansas Jayhawks. First down and 10. 4 seconds into the game. They're lining up in a flex bone. Interesting. Well, they are a running game. And Perry will keep it himself, and he cuts and gets a first down. Not a first down. He gets 9 yards at 2nd down and 1. Oof. And a little playoff. I am off right now. Okay, handoff to Archie gets a first down and 10. Handoff left to Shadler, one of the two, 7 yards. Now a 3rd down and 1. Probably another handoff. Option, hands off to Shadler, and he gets another first down. 7 yards. So yeah, they're definitely a running team. Handoff to Shadler, and he breaks those tackles and somehow manages to get a first down. I don't know how. Kansas mascot, yeah, you better flex on that one. That was crazy. Here we go, Patrick in motion. And it's a little option, pitched out to Patrick, and he has space, and he gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. Perry looking, throws, knocked away. Keaton Perry intended for Sims. And on 4th down, Kansas is going to go for it. It's not even a 40-yard field goal. They want to go for it. And this one is incomplete. He completely missed his man. So Hobart Bay will get the ball back. Well, actually, for the first time. In the I formation. Here you go. Play action. East. Looks deep. Throws. Intercepted by Richmond. And he will get taken down by Gio Saria. An absolutely terrible, terrible throw, for being perfectly honest. I mean, that was awful. Now Kansas gets the ball back. It's an option. Perry pitches, and Shadler gets past a man, has space down the sideline, and he stiff-armed down to the 41, a gain of 22. Look at that, a new longest run for him. It was previously only 13 yards. Here we go, Shadler in motion, and this one's a handoff to Martin. And he gets enough for a first down. That one went the opposite direction of the motion. 3rd and 11. 3-man pressure. Perry finds Charlotte, and he holds on for 13 yards. Good catch by Dalen Charlotte. And Perry actually put the ball where it was supposed to be for once. 3rd down and 4. Hand off to Martin. Gets enough for a first down. And he gets enough for a touchdown. I think that's the fullback. Kansas takes the lead against Hobart Bay. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Read option here. East will get taken down short of the first down marker, 9 yards. 3rd down and 1. Hand off to Trey Regis, as I have actually come to find out it's actually pronounced. So Trey Regis gets 5 yards. Here we go. Play action. East. Gonna roll out instead of throwing, and instead of throwing, he gets sacked. Loss of 10. 2nd down and 20. Looking to throw them. And he does throw, and it's caught by Bubba West, and he gets pushed out after 21. He got a first down out of that. Wow. Play action now. East finds Tyler Lamb, breaks 1 tackle, and fights forward for a first down. Great play by the tight end there. And that will end the first quarter. The Kansas Jayhawks lead Hobart Bay 7-0. Well, first down and 10 then. East will roll out. He has space if he makes a cut. He does make the cut, and he has space. And he gets pushed out at about the 8-yard line, gain of 19. Here we go. Option keeper. East running. And he stretches forward, but he's short of the first down marker. 2nd and goal. Toss left. Trey Regis has space, 1 man to beat, and he got it. Touchdown, Hobart Bay. We're going to have a tie game. Good run by Trey Regis. His block's held up for long enough. Now Kansas has a 2nd down and 10. Looking for something. Hand off to Shadler, and he gets met immediately. Loss of about 3.5. 3rd down and 14. Perry looks like a little screenplay. Nate Link is pursuing, and he missed on the dive. But Tyler Smith he met Shadler right there. There's no getting away from him. So Hobart Bay gets the ball back. And East will look to throw again. And he rolls out again. And he will run again. And he gets another block. And he steps out of bounds after a gain of 17. 1st and 10. Another option keeper. And another first down, and he slides down again. Well, at least he's not taking hits like the Indiana game. That was terrible. I mean, no wonder he was getting hurt. Looking to throw again. Throws deep, and caught by Bubba West at about the 20-yard line. He had to adjust for that one because that was a short throw. Here we go, drop back, another throw to Jeremy Johnston. And he is marked short of the first down marker. 3rd down and inches then. And a little QB sneak will get them the first down. Here we go, 1st down and goal. Looks like about the 8-yard line again. It's another read option. And East will get taken down at the 1-yard line again. It's exactly the same thing. Literally exactly the same thing. Same play call here. Toss left to Trey Regis, and this time he is uncontested. Touchdown, Hobart Bay. And now Kansas is just looking to get a score here. Reduce the deficit. Perry will screenplay. No, he decides to run instead. And he gets clobbered. Absolutely clobbered. Hobart Bay calls a timeout. And they do get the ball back. 2nd down and 10. 1:11 left. East throws. Cut by Tyler Lamb. He has space. 1 man to beat, but he's not fast enough. Still, he gets taken down about the 40-yard line. Here we go. East rolling out. Will he run with it? No, he'll throw it to Thien Nguyen. And they're saying he did not get out of bounds, so Hobart Bay has to hurry up to the line. Here we go, 2nd down and 1. They're going to go deep. East over the middle, intercepted by O'Neal. And he will not take that one back to the end zone. But what that will do is take us to the end of the first half. At the end of 2 quarters, Hobart Bay leads the Kansas Jayhawks 14-7. Well, this was not the half that I expected. I honestly expected Hobart Bay to be up by more considering their recent success, and considering that they're facing Kansas. But Kansas has a fairly solid running game. They've managed to do some, but they haven't managed to sustain it. Their defense really is what's kept Hobart Bay out for so long. I mean, Hobart Bay just hasn't been scoring like they normally do. And of course, that last interception there didn't help at all for Hobart Bay. But, you know, all in all, 14-7, they have the lead. They get the ball to start off the second half. They have 99 passing yards. They're obviously failing to reproduce the same amount of rushing yards as Kansas is because they're running the ball the entire time. But the time of possession, you look at that. Kansas has 7.5 minutes. Hobart Bay only 8:21. This is a remarkably small difference between Hobart Bay and another team. And of course, Kansas forced 2 turnovers. It's how it is sometimes. Second half ought to be interesting. Here we go, 1st down and 10. Hobart Bay starts off with the ball. Affirmation. Looks like they'll get some adjustments. Play action. This is the play where they threw an interception, but this time it's caught by Gio Saria, and he had to dive for it. If he could have caught that in stride, that was probably a touchdown. Here we go, option keeper by East. Has space and some blockers, cuts left, and has a whole lot more space, and he will go! Touchdown, Hobart Bay. No, forget Gio Saria, Zach East will just run it in instead. Wow, so 21-7, Hobart Bay expanding their lead. And that's an option by Perry. He loses 3.5 on that one. Tyler Smith there on the tackle. Here we go, 3rd and 11. Looks like they're going to have to throw. They're not comfortable with throwing. And no wonder they go with the screenplay. Shadler steps out. He didn't have to step out, but he does. And Hobart Bay gets the ball back. Play action. East rolling, and he will run with it. And he gets taken down after a gain of 10, 11 yards. Took another hit, though. He needs to be careful. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw again. Finds Gio Saria, who goes behind the 1st down marker, and then goes back ahead of it for a 1st down. He almost lost the 1st down there, but they got it. 1st and 10. Man coming off the edge, and that's a sack. Absolutely no blocking, absolutely unabated. Mark O'Neal, great play there. 3rd down and 12. Not even close to field goal range. And that throw, Bubba West right there, who breaks the tackle and gets inside the 20-yard line for Hobart Bay. 1st down and 10, ones. Here we go. Slants over the middle. Caught by Thien Nguyen after a gain of about 8 yards, it looks like. 2nd down and 2. Probably going to throw even more because they don't like to run the ball. This one, short to Thien Nguyen. and he will get taken down at about the 5-yard line. First down and goal, Hobart Bay. Here we go. They're in the strong right formation. Instead, they decide to pass. Zach East fires, and that's Bubba West for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown for Bubba West. And now Hobart Bay has a 21-point lead. It's pretty commanding, especially against Kansas. Here we go, fake. Perry keeps. Stallings. Ooh, he couldn't break it. Or he couldn't tackle him. 6 yards for Keaton Perry. Second down and 4. Looking to throw this time. Instead, he decides to run. And he has a whole lot of space. And he gets taken down short of the 50-yard line. Good play by Keaton Perry there. A lot of awareness. Got the space that he needed. First down and 10. One more play before the quarter ends, it looks like. Handoff to Shadler. And he has space up the middle, and he gets enough for another first down for the Kansas Jayhawks. And that one will end the third quarter. Hobart Bay leads 28-7. Well, Kansas is going to need something miraculous if they come back to win this one. Perry looking to throw, and he finds Moore, and Moore doesn't get much more. He's taken out at about the 23-yard line. Third down and 7 now. Looking screenplay, knocked away by Richard Gilliam. But that is not going to end the Kansas drive. They need a lot to go their way, including this. They can't settle for field goals. Perry will dump it off to Shadler, and Shadler gets enough for a first down. Talk about fight by that man. Ryan Shadler has been very good today. He has been. Here you go. Perry looking for the end zone. Intercepted by Corian Raynaud. And he's going to take it out. And that was a mistake. But that one right there is really just going to end it. For being honest, Hobart Bay has the ball. 3-score lead. They've managed to drain a lot of clock. Play action there to Regis as East throws, and that's caught by Tyler Lamb. He's taken down short of the 30-yard line. Drop back here. East over the middle. Thien Nguyen. That was a tight throw, but he got it. Yeah, this game's over. This game really is over. Second down and inches here. East looking to throw. Throws to the end zone. Caught by Bubba West for a touchdown. They don't decide to kneel the ball out. They decide to score even more. But Kansas is not going to lay down and die. They still want another score, more than that first one. Perry throws, caught by Dalen Charlotte. And Kansas does once again get on the board, but it is very much too little too late. And your final score in this one, the Hobart Bay ones 35, the Kansas Jayhawks 14. And in the second half, it wasn't even close. Not even. So Hobart Bay celebrates as they improve to 6-3 on the season. And Kansas sticks with only 2 wins on the season. You know, pretty sure Kansas really wishes they'd scheduled Hobart Bay last year. Pretty sure they wish they'd done that. Because then they would have had a lot more likely chance of winning. Instead of this year where everyone's like, oh yeah, we'll face them. And then they all lose. Except for Arkansas, Oregon, and North Carolina. But yeah, Kansas, their running game wasn't nearly enough. Hobart Bay handled them pretty good. Should be a fairly standard post-game show with these stats. So on the day, Zach East went 17 for 27, 236 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Not very good. In the running game, he had 128 yards there, though, including a touchdown, and Trey Regis had 17 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Bubba West had 82 yards receiving. Tyler Lamb had 60 yards. Gio Sario 42. 2 touchdowns, both go to Bubba West. Thien Nguyen had 4 catches for 37 yards. He doesn't get nearly as much nowadays. Or ever, for that matter. Jimmy Hollis led the team in tackles, all of them alone, including 3 tackles for loss. But Nate Link and Chris Moyer both had sacks. Chris Moyer is the unsung left end, and Corian Raynaud had the game-sealing interception And so Kansas's tackle leader is Shaquille Richmond with 11 tackles. A lot of tackles for him, including an interception too. And then Mark O'Neal also had that interception at the end of the first half. And then Tyrone Miller also had an interception. You didn't see, those interceptions didn't really come to much, except for the one at the beginning of the game. And their receiving leader was their running back with 27 yards. Charlotte had the one touchdown at the end. Their running leader was their quarterback Keaton Perry with 79 yards, followed by Ryan Shadler. And then Taylor Martin had 24 yards and a touchdown, and that was just about it for this team, for being perfectly honest. Passing wise, Keaton Perry went 10 for 18, 66 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Yeah. So Hobart Bay, aside from rushing yards and turnovers, because they love to turn the ball over and Kansas is a rushing team, yeah. And next week, Hobart Bay travels to Mississippi State. I hope to see you there. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.